Okay. Hey, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today. It is now, my lovelies, October 12th, 2021. Keeping in mind that energy is fluid. So whenever you click on this video, this episode, if the message resonates and vibrates, you want to go ahead and keep what you need. You want to leave what you do not. And you may want to shelf what you don't understand in case you have to circle on back. Engage some more enlightenment or some more understanding. Okay. So we got the daily vibrations popping on up for today. So happy Tuesday to you. You know, it is Mars Day. So happy Mars Day to you. There's that protective energy in the atmosphere, but there's also that energy of action, getting things done, being the initiator, being the leader, right? Happening today on Tuesday. I did not get to do a daily vibration yesterday. My voice was still not feeling well. I'm still not, I still can't crank it too much. If I talk for too long, then it starts to feel a little bit more sore. So we're going to make this a tight daily vibration today, right? So we got triple twos in the date today. Whenever triple two shows up, that is an indication that we have super hypersensitive emotional energy. You want to watch who you're sharing with and not to trust people that you probably should not be sharing things with, right? Watch what you tell people. Be mindful of what you are sharing with others today. We also have triple ones in the date today. That's like a lot of communicative energy, but that can also be energy where you find some people are way ahead of the game in the way that they're communicating, the way they wanted to unpack and be practical in things. And you can also find this can be very ego heavy driven energy where others are not allowing their divinity aspect of themselves to communicate through their, like, you're not allowing your ego and your spirit to balance itself with that yin and yang energy, right? So when I talk about ego and spirit, I'm talking about your masculine and your feminine energy. I'm talking about the parts of you that needs balance, the light and dark aspects of yourself, right? We got the sun in Libra, which is all about bringing in that balance that's required. We also have the moon in Capricorn, right? Today, that's going to bring in that order, that structure. And Capricorn is also that timekeeper energy that kind of gives you accountability for the things that you've been putting your energy, your time, right, and your actions into. Saturn is going to check that energy. Okay, Saturn rules Capricorn. It's going to check that energy and it's going to serve back to you, right? Which you have been using energetically. Okay. So it doesn't mean that you have to take any of these messages if you're not any of the particular zodiac signs, right? We're going to start off with the wonderful air energy because we are in Libra season, which means that you're going to be operating from the aspect of I want to balance things, right? Libra brings in that energy of balance, but you can also be operating in the energy from this message of Gemini, which is the way you think, right? Your intellect. Or you can be operating from the energy of Aquarius, where that's that uniqueness, that individuality of that freedom that you want to bring in, right? So when we're dealing with the air element, we're dealing with your thoughts, your intellect, your thinking. And you don't have to just master the sun sign, aka the sun, the sign you were born under, but you have to master all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel, because all 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel are also aspects of yourself. And today, when it comes to your thinking, the message is simple. You're going to want to watch your emotional withdrawal. So watch in your thoughts how you're withdrawing emotionally to things, right? Watch where you can find you're either releasing because it's time to do so, or you're maybe even harboring resentment where it may be time to release, where you may be needing to speak up and not be so passive. Okay, so today, what emotional withdrawal do you need to take place where you can come to a place of balance? Where do you need to check your emotions today? What do you have going on that your emotions is asking you to check yourself today mentally? Which means, what are your thoughts running towards today? Right? What feelings are you having that makes your head run? Right? And now that you've gotten to the place of what those feelings are, what are you running? What are you replaying in your mind? What is the picture that's replaying in your mind today? Right? As you're tackling this part of bringing in that emotional balance, because you may feel a little emotionally withdrawn today as you're thinking about a particular subject or you're thinking about a particular person today, okay? When it comes to deal with the water element, we're talking about Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. That's your emotions, okay? Scorpio, transformation. Pisces is understanding. And Cancer is your feelings, your emotions, okay? So you don't have to be any one of those particular archetypes to tackle this message. You can just tap into your feelings overall. And the same foundations and achievement. So as you begin to let go of some things that you may have been holding on to, some emotional cluster or maybe some emotional baggage mentally, it's saying emotionally know that you're creating your foundation. And there is going to be achievements here. It just means where are you building your foundation? Are you building your foundation of some lower vibrational emotional things? Are you holding on to things emotionally that no longer serve you? Think about that today as you're dealing with your feelings today. You are creating foundations towards your achievement. But what are you achieving? Are you achieving dysfunctional things or are you achieving positive things? And think about that, okay? Um, when we hop on over to the fire element, that is going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But if you're not an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, you're going to apply this message to your action, the movement that's required, right? So Aries is going to be that action-driven energy, okay, your warrior type protective energy, but also that action-driven energy that I am, this is your personality, who you show yourself to the world as, and then you're going to have Leo brings in that confidence, right? That sunshine, right? And Leo is your will, right? Your creative will to either create or destroy. What are you creating? What are you destroying? Then you got Sagittarius bringing in that bluntness, right? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of higher learning. This is expansion. This is really being able to dig deeper into why things are they are as you dive deeply into philosophy. And what I'm saying here is all three of these signs represent some type of action or movement that may be required. And today, the message for your action is going to be your base chakra, root chakra. How you grounded yourself. Your root chakra is responsible for family, it's responsible for money, it's responsible for your fight or flight. Okay. It's also responsible for your fight energy. Okay. So today is saying before you do anything emotionally, before you even allow your thoughts to take you over, right, where they're not focusing on things you really want to experience at a positive level, check your root chakra. Where's your balance out of whack? Your root chakra is going to guide you towards the actions that you need to take. And if your root chakra is out of balance, then your actions are going to be out of balance, right? If your emotions today is not based around your foundations and your achievement, guess what? Then your thoughts are going to be out of balance. Your thoughts are going to be emotional, right? So your thoughts create the emotions, or your emotions can create the thoughts, which is then going to produce the action. And the same, ground yourself today. Why are you doing the things that you're doing today? Why are you taking action the way you're taking today, right? And at the end of it all, when you get over to the earth element, which is going to be Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And that Capricorn, like I said, timekeeper brings in that order, that structure, right? Virgo, that analytical aspect. And then you have Taurus, Taurus brings in what you have. This is your possessions, right? This is also your livelihood. So being mindful, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So this is also luxury. So this is your physical manifestation. After you've thought about it, after you've felt it, after you've taken action, your physical manifestation is talking about your sacrifices. And remember, we went through this in the 100-day journey. It's not about sacrifices anymore. It's about making decisions. So today, your physical outcome today depends on the sacrifices, aka the decisions that you've made, the choices that you've made. Those choices are going to be based on your willpower. The action that you take based on your willpower. What are you creating? What are you destroying? Your willpower is going to be based on your emotions. Knowing that you're creating foundation and you're achieving things. What are you achieving? What are you building a foundation on? Your foundation and your feelings are going to be based on your thinking. Your thoughts. Are those thoughts too emotional? Or those thoughts maybe too withdrawn from your emotions? How are you thinking today? Are you holding on to resentment? You know, are you holding on to negativity? Are you holding on to positivity? Are you holding on to seeing things differently and seeing things the way that you want them, not the way that they are, right? How are you moving today within your energy? All right, y'all. I know today's Tuesday. Even doing this 10-minute video, I can't lie, my throat hurts a little bit. I am going to aim maybe for jumping off for a few minutes today. I'm going to still, got to take care of my voice, or else so I'm going to, I can't promise what time I'm going to get on today. Um, I'm going to try and do a little, maybe 20 minutes today. I know it's pop-up Tuesdays, y'all. But I kind of feel the more I crank my voice, then I'm down again for a little while, so I don't want to crank it too much. That's why I didn't do a daily vibration yesterday. And even sitting here, my throat hurts a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the lives. It's already almost like 11 minutes in, and I'm already starting to feel this. So what I'm going to say to you guys is I appreciate each and every one of you. Check me out at the Daily Vibrations. I am doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays pop-up for live tarot reading. I'm not sure if I'm going to be fully fledged this week because I'm still not feeling 100%. All right. But as soon as I'm 100%, we back fully. Okay. But I am doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays pop-up live tarot readings. Daily Vibrations will be here every day. You guys can find me at Clubhouse normally on Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. in the 1% Change Room. You can also find me on Thursday nights in the Universal Soul Healing Room, and Friday nights in the Universal Soul Healing Room with Sam at 10 p.m. Right? I love and appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go rest my voice. Y'all do something kind and nice for yourself. Do something kind and nice for somebody else too, even in this climate. Because people are not deserving it, but not because you feel guilty to do something, just because you can. Right? Just because you can. Try that. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, my loves. Bye, everybody.